Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm using universal precautions. I'm washing my hands, being safe, you know, touching items. Even in the class, you got to keep continuously sanitizing and washing your hands. And I also forgot to tell you guys, you know, my name is Benjamin. And most of my videos, my name comes across every video, but sometimes it doesn't. And not everybody is, you know, known, or I should say I'm not known to everybody in the aesthetic or massage therapy business, or people who are thinking about getting into our skincare type of business or field. And if you ever need any type of guidance, help, or just, hey, I just need to talk to somebody, you know, I don't feel like paying $800 an hour for a shrink, or my mom won't listen, dad won't listen, boyfriend, girlfriend, crazy ass husband, he don't listen no way. I just need somebody to talk to. You can always feel free to reach out to me. My number's always in the description below. Just scroll down and you click on the show more box and you'll see the blue highlighted text. You can purchase any of the equipment in the videos, or if you just need to talk, my email's there, telephone number's there. And my place of business, I'm frequently moving from state to state, so hopefully I'll have a video or a calendar that shows where I'm at. So if I'm in your state, we can hook up and do a massage, facial, meet up, have fun, all that good stuff if I'm in your state, which is wonderful. I love traveling. And I just came back from Orlando, Florida, which is wonderful. Disney World, did the whole trip, 4 theme parks. I don't know what I was thinking, like back to back theme parks. It was crazy, man. Good grief, but I loved it. I had a great time. And so if I'm in Florida again, I'll let people know, or whatever state you're in, I will definitely let you guys know. Or beauty shows come up, I'll let you know if I'm in those areas. And feel free to reach out to me. If you would like to take a course or a class online or in person, just feel free to let me know. And I can always come to your studio, place of business, spa, whatever it may be. And I'll bring all the equipment and we will learn what you see in the videos: dermaplaning, skin pin, HydraFacial, chemical peel class, basic facial class, body or face and body, sugar, salt scrubs, and sensitive body scrubs. Everything that I would learn in school, or you would learn in school, all wrapped into just one class. So everything I've learned throughout all these years and going to years of schooling, you will learn everything without the bookwork, without all the long, boring classes, okay? I do nothing but hands-on training. That's what I'm doing right here in this video. She just wanted me to get them ready in under 3 hours, which is almost super impossible. But I still make the impossible possible. I did what I had to do. These were wonderful ladies. They knew what they were doing. I didn't have to hold their hands and walk them through every stinking step, which is awesome. They knew exactly what they needed to do. And that's how I knew all 3 of them were going to make it in skincare. Some people will still be looking at their phone. Not once a day check their phones. Not once a day say I need a break or smoke break or whatever the hell it is, you know, weed break, whatever. Or alcohol break. I mean, I don't even know how you have alcohol breaks. But anyway, yeah, they were on it. So again, feel free to reach out to me anytime. And I'll talk to you guys soon. And the other videos that you'll be watching from this dermaplaning classes, because there's always, or altogether there's 5 of them. The other 3 will just be me being silent, and you can hear us all talking in the video. So I hope you enjoy. Oh, crap. Before I let you go, I'm so sorry, I just thought of this. Some people have asked, hey, do I get a certificate with this class? If I do a training with you, how much is the class and what do I get? Where's the certification? Is it going to come in my mail or email, or how do I get it if I'm doing a class online? All that good stuff. So basically the class is $300. And I know what you're saying, dermaplaning class for $300, is that too, you know, cheap for a class? No, you're actually learning all the hands-on class, because I know everybody's time is valuable. Now, it would have to be a 3-day class, so it's like $100 a day. And in person is 3 days. Online is basically like a full day. It's not going to be no 3 hours though. You definitely have to get at least 7 to 8 hours so you can learn everything in the class condensed in a 3 day course within 8 hours. So you're just basically breaking it down. You're learning a lot, but you're learning it within those 6 to 8 hours if you give your lunch break, all that good stuff. So basically 6 to 8 hours. And depending on how well you pick up the information, how quickly and safe you are, then yes, we can get it done in one day. Because I do know it is hard to travel, fly to a training course. You got kids, family, husband, you know, shoot, wildfires going on and all types of other nonsense and war. It's a lot of shit going on in this world. It's really sickening. Like there's 2 cops who left that lady in the car. They arrested her and put her in the backseat. They put the car on train tracks and the train hit the car. Those cops should be charged with murder. That's fucking crazy. But anyway, it's a crazy world. That's exactly what I'm saying. Everything is crazy. So I'm not crazy with pricing or training. I do know people have to get down the road. You need to get on with it. You need to make money in your business. I get it. Trust me. The economy is crazy at every waking moment. And so for me to combat that and help you out is definitely giving you at least a heads up on how long the class would be. Especially if you take out your lunch break, we can just get through the whole course. But trying to do it under 3 to 4 hours is hard to do for anybody. You definitely need a model for the class so we can work on somebody. If you don't have a model, I can always bring somebody, or we'll just have to pay for that model. That's all, to come on in. So we can practice on him or her or them or they or it or, them peoples. So other than that, $300 for the course. Your handles and blades you would purchase on your own or separately. I just bring the blades and handles that you can actually practice with in the class. That's what all 3 of these ladies have. I have bought 4 handles because I have 1. They have 3. And I bring you enough blades so you can work on a couple of clients to practice on. So you really don't need to bring anything but yourself and a model, hopefully. Other than that, you get a certificate of completion. And it's good in all 50 states, except, well, I should take that back, all 49, because DC is really technically not a state. DC is weird and backwards. I have no idea why they don't like estheticians or massage therapists. They want everybody to be a doctor or nurse. So, fuck them. I deal with the other 49 states. That is it. DC, they can kick rocks, whatever the hell they do. I don't like any of those board members. They're not even massage therapists or estheticians or skincare professionals. They have no license, but they tell massage therapists and estheticians what to do. Makes no damn sense. So that's the only state, or they're a district or District of Columbia. I cannot deal with them. They're the only people I don't deal with. But all the other states, 49 states, you're good to go. And it renews every 2 years at $50. So you're good for 2 years to use your license, hang it up on your wall. People love to see credentials. Trust me, they do. I don't know what, but they do. Trust me, they just want to see some sort of piece of paper. Hell, you can print out a piece of paper and they'll believe it. But mine's, you can track me down. It has my address on it, telephone number, my credentials, my ID, everything. So you can even call my board and say, hey, is he certified in this? They're gonna say yes. So other than that, that's how much the course costs, what you would get with the course, and we have it online or in person. We're just gonna do the same movements, just nice and slow. And we're trying to get off the little hairs, as much little hairs as we can. And it's okay if you make a mark or nick into the skin, because kiwi is soft. Kiwi, it's easy to make a mark. So it's okay. It's perfect. Yep. Yeah, you guys got this. Yeah, let's just go like a little slow. And this one you can do 45 if you want to. Yeah, nothing's fast, it's just nice and slow. But normally like kiwis would have like a lot of hairs, like very, very hairy. But this is still good. And it feels kind of rough, but it's okay. It's supposed to, when you work on the skin, it's gonna be the same way. You'll feel scraping of the skin And you're getting off the little, and this is exactly what we want. We want little, this is called dead skin cells. So when you see it off the client's face, you're gonna see the client having the shaving skin that's falling off too. So that's good. And even if there's like a little small cut, cause I made a cut right there, and see how like it's kind of bald right here. Yeah, but it's very sensitive fruit. So if you can work with the lemons in this, there's no way you can like kind of mess up on the skin, because you already know how delicate even the fruits are. Our face is the same way, but it's a little bit, you know, more protected. Our skin is. So. And this is just to get you more familiar with working with the blade and how it's going to work with somebody's face. And you're not supposed to see like a million collection of everything, like a whole bunch of it. It's just a little at a time. And I'm behind because all you guys have good. See, mine's little. You guys have a lot of collection. You guys are much more skilled than me. Perfect. Perfect.
We need to use like something of moisturizer when I do this, the dermaplaning.
Yes, and we're gonna get to that in a minute. So these are the gels that we're gonna use, because doing it dry, yes, it's a little rougher, but some people love it dry because they want to see their skin falling off. They want to see and the only way you're gonna see it is if you do it dry. If you do it with this, all you're gonna see with this is the hairs. If someone has like black hair or coarse hair, you'll see the little hairs with the gel, but you're not gonna see the skin because the skin's gonna match with the gel. It's like, well, what did you do? And people get mad, you know, because they didn't see anything. Like, okay, so we'll just do it dry next time. To dry, yes, it comes off, like you see it instantly. But when you do it wet, it gets matched in with the water or the gel. You don't really see anything but the hairs that's coming off the face.
What is better or safe? Use this?
I use the gels all the time.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, unless somebody requests that they want to see their skin falling off, okay? But I normally always use the gels.
But it's better with that, okay.
And we're gonna get into that once we work on our hands and the face. Because it's just a better glide. Like for men, when we shave in the military, because I was in the military for a while, and we dry shave and it hurts. It's like it messes our skin all up. And we get ingrown hairs, bumps and stuff like that. So then when we use shaving cream, that's why you use shaving cream. But in the field, we can't really use shaving cream. We don't have any water, we don't have anything to wash our face, so you have to dry shave. So this is basically just a dry shaving method for dermaplaning. Because you're gonna have some weird people who they want to see, like, oh my god, I gotta see my skin fall off. Okay.
I don't think they're nice.
But then they'll get used to you and they'll say, okay, you put the cream on it because it's easier, it's gentle.
Yeah, it's better.
So the next one we're gonna work on the plum. So the plum, after the guy or whoever comes in, guy or girl comes in with rough skin with the lemon and the kiwi, now their skin is gonna kind of feel a little bit baby smooth. But there's little hairs, well, these plums don't really have the hair because they're still out of season as well. Or is that the one you wanted, or do you want a different one? Okay.
Never mind.
There's many of them. No problem. So this just represents the smoothness of when their face comes back, like, oh, it's not a lemon anymore. Oh, it's not a kiwi. Because they're taking care of their skin. They're saying, oh my God, I love your services and it's working. So the whiteness, that's just the film for like the bugs and stuff. Normally we will wash it off, but it's good for practice because you can see where you're going. So when you clean it to see how the white, it goes right. It cleans really, really good. And this one we're just using small light strokes because it's easy to cut into the plum. Yes. So wherever you see the white stuff, you can just keep going until it gets clean. And this just perfects your lighter touch. And you're just getting rid of that white stuff. And remember, not everything's gonna come off, it's okay. Not every hair falls off somebody's face when you're doing dermaplaning. But we're just basically getting the ones that are stubborn or...
Does it matter if you go over it twice or no?
No, you can go over it as many times as you want, as long as it's not like, if it's super red in that area, then it's like, okay, I need to switch and go to another area.
Okay.
Because even the blade on somebody's skin, like even for a man, when we shave, yeah, I wouldn't get red because I have brown. My melanin is brown, but if I was like tan, light skin, or white, yeah, you would definitely, if I go over it a couple times, it's gonna turn red because, yeah, I'm agitating my skin. But you can go over as many times as you want, just as long as it's not turning red or bleeding. And we're gonna go over the bleeding process of how we stop bleeding and everything with the powder. And I like how you guys use different methods, like coming upwards, diagonal. You don't have to always go down. You can come up as well. So up. You can switch fingers if you want to, or hands. However you feel comfortable with doing your dermaplaning is the way you're gonna do it. So there's different classes. There's like, oh my God, you have to hold it this way. You have to do this way. You have to go in front of them crazy. You can, it's just, you're gonna be the one doing the treatment. So don't let other people, not even me, like you'll learn your own method and it's gonna work. That's perfect. You guys are doing wonderful. Yeah. And so there's a 1, 2, 3 method to where, so say you have one side of the face, the middle side, and then the other side. So what I mean by that is like I'm gonna work in one little area, then I'm working in the middle, and I'm gonna go to the end. And that's all you work on, and then you go up one more time, one more time. It's not gonna be even all the time, but it's just, you're just working a little quadrant. Or you can do the long method to where you're doing strokes all the way down from in to end to end. Or if you want to work across the face. So let's just say this is the person's face and I'm looking at them from the top down. I just move my chair to the side and I can work sideways on their face. So you don't have to always be in front of the client. You know, their head would be here in front of them. You can always move your chair and you can do underneath. You'll just be in front of the table and working on their face, underneath their chin or neck. And we're gonna learn that when we work on each other.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's not gonna be like horrible to where it's like, oh my God, I feel the blades crushing into my face. No, it's not. That's what we're practicing on the fruits.
Okay.
Like there's classes that you go to, there is no fruit training at all. You basically work with it. My aesthetics school that I graduated from, they have a program for dermaplaning and it works straight on the face. I'm like, no, they have a lot of complaints too. If you look online, there's people who sued them. And like, yeah, that's almost like going straight, you're learning laser and you're gonna straight work on the face first. Don't you know we work on the arm? We practice legs and laser hair removal on the legs first, not, because laser hair removal on the face as well, there's neck, but you don't wanna mess up anybody's face until you've practiced on other body parts first. Like, come on, like please don't. But they'll go straight to the face and it's a nightmare. Because once you mess up, you know, you only have one face. You don't have two. And hopefully you'll heal in time. If it is a mistake, you can heal. But not everybody heals, you know, really well. I'm not saying it's gonna happen to you guys. No. We all make mistakes, don't get me wrong, but that's why we have those forms when they fill out the health forms. Because yeah, it's like you know what you're getting into, you know. Because even if you did everything right, some laser treatments is still gonna go wrong because their skin just wasn't receptive to it. Or chemical peel. Oh yeah, that happens all the time where people's face just even a basic facial can go wrong. Some people's skin is sensitive to the soaps that you may use, or they may have a light sensitivity that they didn't tell you on the health form. People lie. They have all type of allergies to everything, allergic to, and they don't tell you anything. They will not, and it's almost like a setup, like they want you to mess up so they can go complain and get a free facial or whatever. Like, come on. So yeah, in our business, people lie a lot. You know, they just came back from a vacation, they just had a laser treatment. Like, I can tell you just had something done. You're telling me you didn't. This is your first time here, right? It's not. I don't know. People are crazy. Just be careful. As long as they sign that form, you've done all you can do. As long as you're not maliciously hurting them, Like, you didn't just wake up this morning and say, hey, I just want to hurt somebody's skin. You did your job.
Yes.
All right, so you guys are great on that because I can see like the little wet stuff. See how gentle you guys are? That's perfect. And that's all the face is. As long as you're, and it's like a smooth, oh, it's like a little baby's butt. Like, little smooth.
Yes.
So once you clean all that stuff, it's like, it really is like that when you do somebody's face. It's like, wow, it is smooth. I'm like, yeah, the sugar scrub is not gonna do this for your face at all. Like, no, I don't think there is a sugar scrub in the world that will make your skin just fall off like this. It isn't. Unless you just have really, really flawless skin, of course it's gonna be smooth because you already had smooth skin. So that's why I like the stuff over the counter kind of works for people's skin. Like your skin, yes, it's gonna work because it's nice and smooth. But for people who have like ingrown hairs and really, really rough skin, hyperpigmentation, the scrub's not gonna do it. You need something aggressive. Perfect. Yeah. So we got that done. So then the last one is the grape. The grape, this is only just for like the fine tuning of your skills to see how great you are. And we can all grab a grape. Just gonna pick your own grape this time. Or a couple, or one or two, either or.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And so like even little grapes, you can even feel like there's little tiny hairs. Even I didn't bring my magnet, I have a microscope that actually you can look at like the fruit, the hairs of the fruits and stuff like that. You're like, wow, there is a lot of hair. I'm like, yeah, it's like little millions of them. But normally we would take it under the sink and wash them. You know how we go home and wash our fruits, stuff like that. Or you can eat them without washing them, I guess. But there's always gonna be hairs on everything. I think every animal, men, women, we all have hair somehow, some way. Just some you just can't see, it blends in, so it's great. So with the fruit, it's the same little thing. I just go a little bit slower. Oh, I should have cleaned my blade because I still have the residue from the plum. So you can use another blade or you can just wipe. So you're gonna take the plum and just wipe your blade. And it's nice and clean. Okay, perfect. And then when we put on the little grape, and sometimes we're gonna make little cuts and marks into the groove or into the grape if you're going too fast or too hard. Okay, so it's just nice and slow. And with the grape, you can go straight up and down, or you can use a 45-degree, whichever one you prefer. But the 45 is going to cut into the skin a little bit because the grape is super, it's like the softest out of all of them. So 45 is like, see, I can feel it. Even if I'm using the lightest of touch, I can still feel it catching right there. A little small sliver. So if you want to go straight up, that's fine. It's still going to clean it off. But if you go really, really tiny, slow, it works. But this is just teaching patience, that's all it is. But this, everybody's gonna make a mark or into the skin, because some people are gonna come in with this nice, smooth, spectacular skin. It's like, okay, so all we can really do is do the straight up and down one, or instead of the 45, because it's just too soon. This is when the lemon turns into the kiwi turns into the plum, and now their skin is, after a couple treatments, they come in like this, like flawless. So you might not even need to do dermaplaning, but if they want it because their skin is so smooth, they just do it straight up. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, you don't. There's no need for 45 with someone who just has the great skin like this. Like, no, you're doing great. But if they still want dermaplaning, yeah, just give them the straight up and down method. And after a while, you're gonna get like super, super fast, where you're just gonna be going really, really quickly and going over that skin real, real fast. And then that treatment would only last, so say at the end of the blade. So, right, there's always gonna be some sort of little, and you can wipe and then show them like, hey, yes, your skin or whatever. Because some people wanna see something. Even if they have the most perfect skin, they're gonna still wanna see some sort of dirt or something come off. Okay. Because yeah, they don't want to come back. If they don't see anything, even if you're doing a great job, they don't want to come back. Because it's like, I didn't see anything. I don't see results. It's almost like somebody has to see God or an angel or see a miracle. I'm like, come on.
you driving down this highway and making it home one time, that's a miracle, because there's a lot of crazy people out here in the world. You mean to tell me you need to see the miracle? You are the miracle. So people are like that. They need to believe it to really understand what they're getting. So just show them. Yep. See how you wiped it? That's good. Like that. And see how you hold your handle and you're coming down. There's all types of different methods. You do not have to just do everything I'm doing. Like, right, she had hers just like this, and then she's coming forward. I like that. Whatever works for you and it's easy, stick with it. Yours is very, very smooth. Like all your, it's like a perfect great place.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody is perfect. No, you guys would be surprised. There's so many classes, like people will just dig into the fruits, and then it's like, I don't really trust you to work on somebody's face. So I'm sorry, I can't let you go forward in the class. And it hurts because like I don't do refunds. And even when you teach your own classes one day or do whatever you're gonna do, you don't want to just give somebody money back because they're trying to hurt somebody or they're not good at that. I'm like, no, you paid for the course. I'm not gonna give it back because you're terrible. It's almost like if you're learning how to fly planes or be a dentist or a doctor or esthetician, they would just give you back your forward. No, you pay for your. No, this is a serious profession. You should have took it serious and listened. And most people don't want to listen when they're taking these classes.
That's so nice.
Perfect. And so that's the perfect. Yes, just going slow. When somebody has the nice grapey skin, just smooth. Just slow is the best way.
Feels different too.
You're just getting rid of those little. That's what I said. I wish I would have brought my, because the microscope that I have, it sits, but it's a video when it hooks into like my laptop, so you can see on the iPad and you'll see like, wow, I really like, yeah, that's what the fruit really looked at 1,000, microscopes zoomed in look. It's like, yeah, this fruit is really, really hairy. It just doesn't look. It's like nice and smooth. It's perfect. No, it actually has millions, if not trillions, of hair, little tiny vellus hairs. That we don't see. Now kiwi has even more. Like when it's really, really bright, it has like the full thing is like hairy. It's like a lot of hair. So dermaplaning the kiwi, if it was really hairy, you'd be like, oh yeah, because like man's beard, you're gonna have to. They want it shaved down, or they say they shaved, and it's like kind of bumpy or stubbly. Yeah, it's good to really work on the kiwi because then the hairs they fall right off. And other than that, that's pretty much it. So now we can go into. Where is my? Oh, we'll have a model. We'll do the wet versus the dry because we're gonna work on our hands. Actually, we can work on each other's hands again. We're not gonna hurt anybody. It's gonna be fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah, that was fun.
So we're gonna take off our old blades and we're gonna put them in our. Actually, yeah, I'll collect them.
I can try them.
Put them in here. Yeah, these are old blades, and then at the end we'll put them in a little red thingy. Perfect. You guys are awesome.
It's fun. It is actually fun. I like this.
Alright. So now we're gonna work on each other's hand. So we have 2 on 2, so we're gonna practice each side.
I have a lot, so you're gonna see. You'll see.
I can remember, I don't know how much to